Hey, bro, wanna see my sword?
All right.
Whoa.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally a science. Go ahead and look it up. Today we're diving back into r/NeckbeardStories, I guess we'll call it. It actually comes from my personal subreddit, r/ReddX Reads, and this series looks to be mostly complete, so I am quite excited for that. Diving on into another series and knowing that it will be finished in a timely manner. Oh, you gotta love that, right? So today we're jumping into the story of VELVEETABEARD by user FratGoth, which is a pretty sick username, honestly. I do appreciate you guys being here. Check out that Ramtide GoFundMe down in the description if you haven't yet. If you can't donate, that's fine. I just want to let you know that it exists, all right? So let's go ahead. We'll get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive directly into some of this r/NeckbeardStories, a cringe. The saga of VELVEETABEARD. The beardery begins. And oh, look at that. They're using the Neckbeard saga tags and everything. God, this subreddit is just growing up all the time. It's getting better and better. You should come on by if you haven't yet. r/ReddX Reads. Thanks so much. Check out my podcast. Teespring is also a thing, right? Is that enough plugs? We just can't cram enough of them in. God damn it. Let's do this thing. Hello, readers and ReddX. Hello, user FratGoth. I've been a fan for a while, and I'm excited to upload my own beard saga. Welcome to a tale of beardery, the likes of which you may have seen. I was about to say, I've definitely seen almost everything, but you called me out on that. Unfortunately, I do this every day, digging through the muck. And I love it. Deep down, I do love it. I knew this beard for about 2 years, and I have some stories about all the creepy shit that he did. These may not be the most riveting stories, but they are horrible. Horrible equals riveting. Haven't you heard? It might get a little bit heavy. You know, some people might dip out, but there's also a subsection that really wants the horrible stuff. And I'm trying to service all the subsections. Just doing the best that I can, all right? You know what else is really riveting and helps me to service subsections of the community is the fact that I'm live streaming this on Twitch right now. So if you want to see me live read some videos, come on through. That would be pretty cool. Now let's push on into the story. There's just too many plugs to get through these days, and that's a beautiful thing, honestly. So, as much ridiculous bullshit goes down in this saga, I promise you that all of these things actually happened. I'm telling you, dude, my suspension of disbelief is pretty strong these days. Unless the OP starts going off on how cool they are, humble bragging on Reddit, that's usually when I come after OPs, tell them that their story's either fake or that whatever, talking all that good trash. But as long as you stay humble, you write a good story, I'll take the ride with you. I can only explain the huge amount of weirdos in this one small town as such. We had 3 things that bring socially awkward weirdos together into one place: a liberal arts college, an art college, and the best rehab centers in 300 miles. Liberal arts college and art college, are they different? I don't know. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of liberal arts at an art college, right? Maybe not as much art at the liberal arts college. But yeah, I'll let it slide. We were also like an hour drive from a well-known big city. The small town was also cheap to live in, but also not super boring. Bling, bling, boom! Weirdos everywhere. Cat girls everywhere. No, not cat girls, just weirdos. Sorry to disappoint. Although if there were like feral cat girls, you better believe the neckbeards would show up right behind them. So let's be grateful for that, at least. We got into our character list. Oh snap! We've got VELVEETABEARD, the beard of the story, named so because his diet consisted mainly of those boxed Velveeta macaroni and cheese dinners. Oh my god, I had mac and cheese the other night, cooked from scratch. Wifey, mwah, chef's kiss, beautiful, loved it. Eating it from a box, I mean, I guess if it's all you want to eat, you do you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge somebody for their shitty diet. I judge people for their personality. Even though you would think this would make someone obese, VELVEETABEARD was rather skinny. Probably due to his wild nervous energy and his habit of speed walking everywhere that he went. A mane of long blonde hair with an orangish short beard adorned this beard's head. Was it orangish because he ate the boxed macaroni and cheese all the time? His beard is just smeared with cheese crust, congealed, so all he has to do is lick around his lips to get a little snack. Despite having had braces, he had a strangely horse-like mouth with overlapping front teeth. Hey, I got a bit of an overbite too. Let's not go off too hard on that, okay? God damn. Braces ain't gonna fix an overbite. Or maybe they should. I'm not sure, I never had braces. Maybe that's why I have an overbite. Anyways, Soybeard is VELVEETABEARD's friend. Has some beardy qualities, but not as much of a beard as VELVEETABEARD. This guy looked weirdly accurate, like the soy boy meme, while acting like the hippest hipster. Update! I didn't know what looking that up would get you, and I apologize for that. This is the look that I'm referring to. Yeah, that's Soy Jack, but with it's the vaccine Soy Jack or something like that. Okay, cool. I guess anybody can look like that if they make that face. It's sort of a generic face for a reason, is it not? He thought he was smarter than everyone and literally told me that he was. He took photos that were technically really good, according to him, but they were extremely boring to look at. Think of like a black and white photo of a field in winter, or a picture of a random item in some stranger's parked car. They both seem like weird dudes, honestly, but I don't know if I have enough to judge them on quite yet. I don't exactly hate them as people quite yet. You gotta make me hate them, OP. That's what all this is about. Then I can really start going ham. Also seems strange to me that Soybeard got like way more of a description than VELVEETABEARD did. Or maybe it's just because it's broken up into paragraphs like that. Whatever. We also got Big Titty Goth Girlfriend. Oh, snap. Of course she's here. She's everywhere you look. She's everywhere you go. Just like Jesus. Big Titty Goth Girlfriend is in all of our hearts. A friend of both Velveeta and Soybeard from college. Was she really a friend, though? I'm sure they wanted her as a friend. But did she recognize them as friends? God, this is gonna be terrifying, isn't it? She was indeed a big titty goth girl who I would eventually start dating, and the eventual milady of VELVEETABEARD's desire. She has some nerdy hobbies like Magic the Gathering, which attracted, and still attracts, the advances of many a beard. Oh yeah. You know that girl that you idolize on the internet? I'm dating her right now. Check this shit out. Pa-pow, pa-pow. Okay, cool, I guess. He doesn't say a goddamn thing about her personality or anything except that she plays Magic, which makes me think that the relationship might be slightly shallow, but I ain't here to judge, honestly. And we've got Party Demon. Whoa! What a terrible name to give yourself, OP. Here we go. It's starting. This is me, OP. Pretty tall guy with a floppy mohawk. and a floppy dick. No, it doesn't say that. I kind of look like a create your own character Skyrim elf. Ugh, Falmer? Jesus, miss me. At the time, I was what 4chan would describe as a degenerate. My hobbies included drinking, doing drugs, making drugs, bar fights, hooking up with strangers, working out, and watching the Shrek movies. Oh, P, god damn it. It's gonna be one of those posts, isn't it? He's like, I'm the coolest guy. Check me out. I'm hooking up with everybody. Oh my God, I made some drugs. Now I'm gonna do them. Also, I work out and watch the Shrek movies. Wow, you're such a quirky fucking guy, aren't you? Whoo! I don't mean to go balls to the wall on OP, but so far, most hateable character in the story. I worked as a bouncer on the weekends, which was a strangely depressing job, and I was teaching myself to code when I wasn't fucked up or working. Yeah, because he was just messed up so much, bro, and apparently that's cool. It's not cool. Get your life together. Sort your shit out. I don't like any of this, man. You know what's happening right now? Beard versus beard. But stop, wait, let them fight. Maybe they will destroy one another. As soon as dude said party demon, I basically knew what this was going to be. Fucking edgelord bullshit, humble bragging post. But okay, we're in it now. If there's a whole saga of this, I gotta screenshot the whole thing, because OP's probably gonna delete it as soon as he realizes that I'm not coming after the beard. It might all turn around, though. It might turn out like the Stratbeard saga, where the first post, I despise OP, and then I flip it around in the following post because I realize that they're just a person, too. A person that is trying way too fucking hard. But all right. That's cool. You're not like the other guys, OP. We'll ride it out. We'll see how it goes. VELVEETABEARD. Episode 1, How I Met the Beard. You were born into the beard. The end. Should I come after OP this hard? I don't know. The comments might come after me in turn and be like, no, dude, he's just an edgy teenager. Leave him alone, ReddX. Yeah. Honestly, that doesn't usually happen with, like, male OPs. Female OPs, people will go to bat for them every time. Male OPs, I bash them and people are like, yeah, he probably deserved it. Fuck him. There's a bit of a divide there that I've noticed. Anyways, this was back in 2014. And the details are hazy because I did so many drugs. Whoa. Oh, god damn it. Not all of the dialogue is word for word, but it's accurate in terms of what was said. Yeah, I trust you, OP, 100%. Reliable narrator right here. I had just broken up with my long-term, emotionally abusive girlfriend, and I was a sad boy. Was she the one that was emotionally abusive? Let's be honest here. Could you tell me that story so I can dig through it and suss the truth out of it? Because I will, if you tell me the story. So, I did what any degenerate would do in this situation, and went into drinking and doing drugs, which is really easy when you work at a bar. I guess that's one way to deal with it. The one drug that I could never find, though, was that fine pine. Come on. What?
You tripping, bro. You tripping.
Marijuana is the rarest drug around here? I don't think so, bro. This stuff is easy to find if you know who to ask. You probably look like a narco, P. That's why nobody wants to sell to you. They're like, yeah, Floppy Mohawk, he's a police officer. I'm a police officer. I don't know why, but it was rare in the college town that I lived in. I could get acid and cocaine quite easily, but Weed was expensive, and not many people sold it. Yeah, you definitely want to risk like a felony over selling 1 tab of acid than you would a misdemeanor over selling like 10 grams of weed, right? You're right. My suspension of disbelief is slipping away from me already. As I asked around for months, I was eventually introduced to a drug dealer that sold only that big dank 420. Oh my God, that's the drug number. That's how you know he's cool. He knows what the drug number is. You try it so hard, and I'm just not buying it. OP is not only a beard in disguise, he's a liar! I think. To my surprise, she was the big titty goth girl. Yeah, and I totally banged her out eventually. Ho ho! Such a ladies' man. Let's do some drugs, me and you. I don't know where to buy drugs, but if you could point me in the right direction. I hope that I'm not the only one that is getting like really big that happened vibes here. Come on, man. Already I'm ready to jump off the train. I'm like, you know what? Thanks for the story, but I'm pretty sure every inch of it is bullshit. So our friendship started out as awkward small talk when I would buy weed from her, and eventually we became friendly acquaintances. One night, during the week, when we both had off, she invited me to meet her and her friends at a relaxed outdoor bar for a drink, and being unable to resist both goth girls and the juice of the barley, I, of course, accepted. Hell yeah, I do beers, bro. Stop trying so hard. My spine is already powdered. We haven't even met the beard yet, and I want to die. Smoke beers every day.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
So yes, OP accepts, and when I arrived at the bar, I quickly got a drink and sent her a text telling her what table I was at. Why did you not go to the bar that you work at and get some like free, never mind. This is when I first met the beard. Oh. Little to my knowledge, big titty goth girlfriend's friends were VELVEETABEARD and Soy Beard. Beta orbiters is what they call them. And now you're another one of them, OP. Now she has 3 beta orbiters. Soon she'll have the whole set. Collect all 5. Like a wave of wiggly, wild power metal forced into the body of a 27-year-old Velveeta-soaked man, VELVEETABEARD emerged with Soy Beard and big titty goth girlfriend in tow. So that's the reason you don't like VELVEETABEARD, right? You just see him as like competition. You're like, I know how I can sabotage him. I'll just write a Reddit post about him. Got it. Okay, it's not working. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be party to this. Now, readers, I'm not one to dismiss someone based on their appearance, and big titty goth girlfriend was pretty nice to me so far. So I decided to ignore the warning signs going off in my head and give both VELVEETABEARD and Soy Beard a chance. Why were warning signs going off in your head? Honestly, warning signs were probably going off in all 3 of their heads, right? And they were just as non-descriptive. I was very uncomfortable around these people for a reason that I can't describe. Okay, great. While Soy Beard reeked of smug hipness, VELVEETABEARD was actually pretty friendly. He regaled me with tales of his favorite anime, and I think he even bought me a drink at one point. And I was like, maybe he just looks and acts real strangely, but he's a nice person. I mean, big titty goth girlfriend is friends with him. However, I was wrong. So it seems like the dude is nice, pretty sociable, buying drinks, all that stuff. I would let my guard down at this point too. One might even believe that he's a normal dude, and it's OP that is possibly the beard. All this remains to be seen, but I will say out the gate, I'm wanting to defend VELVEETABEARD. I don't give a shit about Soy Beard. Okay, he's a soy jack hipster, whatever. But yeah, VELVEETABEARD seems pretty cool, so far at least. So readers, this is where I must explain my name. What, frat goth or party demon? Because they're both dumb as shit. I take back everything that I ever said. Once he started talking, I'm like, I don't like your name anymore. I have the strange ability to make people around me feel okay about getting really fucked up. Yeah, that's why he's the party demon, bro. He's like, hey, bro, let's get thrashed, bro. It's totally cool, bro. Bro. It's totally not gay, bro. I just sucked your dick, bro. It's not like we're even making out, bro.
I sucked your dick.
Ew.
Yeah, is that right? Is that how that goes? Maybe it's that I don't judge him for doing it. Maybe it's that I'm also usually getting really messed up. Maybe it's that I'm some sort of party demon inhabiting a sad boy's body. Oh, it hurts. Oh, stop. The beard hasn't uttered a word and I am dying. Oh, God damn it. Never call yourself a demon, okay? That is the quickest way to get the edgelord train rolling. No! I don't ever push drinks on people, and I even have a few friends that don't drink. But regardless, people usually get pretty drunk when they drink with me. Oh yeah, it's totally me that's doing it too. It's not the alcohol or anything. Like if they were drinking by themselves, this shit totally wouldn't happen. Maybe you've just surrounded yourself with alcoholics. Didn't you say there's a rehab center in your town? So this is what happened to our crew on this fateful night. And soon it was suggested that we leave the bar and go back to Big Titty Goth Girlfriend's house to smoke some weed. Oh yeah, totally edgy. It's our crew now, even though this is the first night that you've ever met these people. All of a sudden, you're part of the crew? Seems a bit presumptuous, does it not? You didn't even ask to be in the crew. You're not in the crew. We felt bad for you. We were really awkward around you. That's why we got super drunk. That's why we felt the need to smoke some weed and fucking loosen up. We thought maybe that you'd stop being weird, but it just made it more weird. I could tell even from a post on Reddit that OP is a weird dude. It might be that VELVEETABEARD will unveil himself to be a beard as well, but at the moment, OP is definitely showing his beard cards a hell of a lot more. Anyways, upon entering the house, Big Titty Goth Girlfriend asked VELVEETABEARD and Soy Beard if they all want to share weed for a bong. She excludes OP. Ha! You're not part of the crew, like I said. Soy Beard pulls out a little bag and VELVEETABEARD exclaims in excitement, yeah, I just gotta get mine. Readers, this is when I realized something terrible. The beard was Big Titty Goth Girlfriend's roommate. Gasp! Oh my god! Why is that terrible? You might want to explain that part before you say it's terrible. Who cares? It was a living situation in which the beard and another roommate, a girl who never left her room except for work, lived on the 3rd floor, and Big Titty Goth Girlfriend lived on the 2nd. We all went to the chill out room on the 2nd floor and began the 420 blazing, bro. Oh yeah, super cool, edgy shit. As we became thoroughly blazed, VELVEETABEARD turns to me saying, hey bro, wanna see my sword?
All right.
The first sentence that he's uttered, okay. Now we're seeing a bit more beardery. Maybe you guys will end up being best friends. Being a nerdy guy in the I fucking love D&D sort of way, I of course wanted to see a sword. So I followed VELVEETABEARD up the narrow staircase to his lair. The glint of sharp steel in my mind and the smell began to encroach on my nostrils. It was like a mixture of sweat and weed and Velveeta that somebody had slept on for weeks without ever changing the sheets. And Velveeta that somebody had slept on for weeks. What you talking about? Like, that's what we're calling the bed? Just a block of Velveeta cheese? I don't know what's going on. As he opened the door, the smell, surprisingly, didn't explode out, but it lingered like a miasma over the whole area. I mean, the weed smell, that ain't too bad. But yeah, you probably want to get rid of that sweaty smell. Although if he's like a relatively young bachelor, I get it. My whole house smelled like shit when I was younger too. I've been pretty open about my light beardiness earlier in life. So I get it, you know, who do I got to impress? I'm high all the time. I don't care enough. Totally been there before. Again, going to bat for VELVEETABEARD. I give him a pass on it. That's fine. What I saw was a nest of wild proportions. A small room contained a bed, desk, computer, and hundreds of unopened Gundam figurine boxes cascading out of his closet, somewhat held in by his headboard. Two actually built Gundam models were on his desk with bowls of dried up Velveeta-based meals and, of course, the computer. I mean, Gundam models, that's pretty legit. It's better than Funko Pops. Let's be clear about that right now. And he only built 2 of them, which doesn't bode well, but obviously he's got some good money coming in if he's able to buy this many fucking Gundams. Maybe he's keeping the boxes unopened so that he could sell them at a later date or something like that. This is like an investment of sorts. Probably one of the worst investments, one that I would never make, but it ain't my money. You do you, bro. And maybe it's working out after all, if he does have like so many that he filled up his freaking closet. That's thousands of dollars in Gundam figurines, okay? VELVEETABEARD says, you could sit on the bed. I just gotta get under it. OP. Look, OP's actually calling himself Party Demon. Oh, God! Ah! You typed it out multiple times. Oh, God. Oh! I can't, dude. Okay, that's cool. That's OP's voice. That's you. That's what you sound like. I sit on a cleaner looking part of the bed as VELVEETABEARD scrabbles around under it, moving around random boxes next to my legs, and pulls out yet another box. Does it not feel awkward to sit on the bed while somebody's digging under it? I think I would stand and wait for him to get out from under the bed, right? That's what a normal person would do, right? That's the hole that I'm going with in this story. No, there's so many holes in this story. I am so far removed from what's going on right now. How can I actually care? I can't, is the answer. So, he pulls out this box and he opens it, revealing one of those Roman stained steel replica swords, and hands it to me. VELVEETABEARD, pretty cool, right? OP, trying to touch anything in the room as little as possible. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You asked to see his sword. He showed you his sword. I showed you my sword, please respond. And then you're gonna complain. You know OP is gonna go off and be like, it wasn't even a real sword. It was just a replica sword. Totally lame, but I told him it was sweet. Ha ha, I pulled one over on him. I'm surprised that you both didn't pull your dicks out and start like a literal sword fight. So I give him back the sword, and VELVEETABEARD scrabbles it back under the bed in its home of boxes. Then he pulls out a small pipe. VELVEETABEARD, dude, you want to smoke some more? I was not about to pass up even more free weed, regardless of how gross the room was. This was a mistake. LP, you were a mistake. You're in here grubbing on fucking people's free weed. You're like, yeah, taking advantage of everything. His generosity in his own home. And then you make a Reddit post talking shit about the dude. Such a bad look. Such a fucking bad look. I can't even. But OP says, yeah, man, let's get fucked up. Yes, of course. Give me all of your free things. I'm gonna go talk trash about you later. Despicable. Despicable. Now, the thing about VELVEETABEARD was that he was outwardly very nice. His neckbeard tendencies were hidden away, secreted in his attempts to appear as a good guy and win the heart of his target, milady. Oh, wait, are you the targeted milady, OP? If that's the case, then why is he being nice to you? He should see you as a competitor if he really had nice guy tendencies, tell you to fuck off and get out of his house. But no, he's buying you drinks, he's sharing his stash with you, and you still want to treat him like crap. His neckbeard tendencies are on the inside. I haven't seen him. Where? The fact that he showed you his sword? What the fuck is this, dude? The only beard tendencies I've seen so far are completely on OP. I think everybody can agree with me on that. So I genuinely did like VELVEETABEARD for a while, aside from his grossness. We smoked a bit, and my eyes followed the pipe to VELVEETABEARD's mouth, only to see something that I wish I hadn't. Yes, it's difficult to share a pipe with somebody, no matter how fucked up you get. Try not to think about it too much, alright? VELVEETABEARD had a sort of white crust around his mouth that I would later come to know was a constant thing that Big Titty Goth Girlfriend would yell at him about. Perhaps it was that I was 15 drinks and a few bong rips in. Perhaps the room we were in wasn't as well lit as his apparent Gundam storage containing a bed, but I had somehow never noticed this all night long. The horror of realizing that my mouth had touched whatever Velveeta and spit-based horror was now on the pipe was only broken by the door being thrust open and Big Titty Goth Girlfriend and Soybeard bursting in. This is the judgment? Oh, his lips was crusty. Okay, maybe he's dehydrated. You guys are drunk as shit, you know? It does happen. This seems like such a reach. It's like, yeah, he's totally gross. His room smelled bad and it had Gundams and his mouth had white stuff on it. Okay? If you guys are getting a bit of that cotton mouth, don't you get that like thick white spittle? That disgusting shit, especially if you're talking. I don't know. I think you're looking too deep into it. Like I said, I'm still going to bat for VELVEETABEARD. I don't give a fuck about OP at this point. Just a user. A bad person through and through. Big Titty Goth Girlfriend says, why are you guys smoking up here? Did you see VELVEETABEARD's sword? What did you think? Oh, you know Big Titty Goth Girlfriend's seen his sword a couple times before, right? Right? In the same room, right? That's why OP's so mad at VELVEETABEARD, honestly. I think I figured it out. OP, it was pretty cool. I fucking love swords. Yeah. Can't believe he's still calling himself Party Demon. I want to die, bro. Every time I see it, my spine powders itself a little bit more. Oh. VELVEETABEARD, we were just hanging out. Do you guys want a hit? Big Titty Goth Girlfriend takes the pipe and inspects it. She says, VELVEETABEARD, clean your mouth. What the fuck? Yeah, it is pretty gross. And now all that is in OP's mouth, but I don't feel bad for OP. He's just a little bit, you know, dehydrated, disconnected from his body. Especially if you're drunk and high, bro. You're not gonna be thinking about like, are my lips crusty? they feel a little crusty. You're gonna be like, oh God. I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. With the nervous energy of a power metal solo in a song about unicorns, VELVEETABEARD wipes the horror off of his mouth as Big Titty Goth Girlfriend attempts to clean the pipe. Heh, clean the pipe.
These pipes are clean.
You get it. I think she's cleaned his pipe a couple of times before. Again, that's why OP's so salty. Saltier than Velveeta mac and cheese. Meanwhile, Soybeard rambles on about something. I don't actually remember a lot of what this guy said in terms of actual words because he was fucking boring and pretentious. It was always something about his photography or math rock or some hipster band in an attempt to seem cooler than everybody in the room. Yeah, we covered that in Nice Guys the other day. Using music to make yourself seem cooler? Sad. Don't bother. Everybody has different tastes, and your taste isn't any better than anybody else's. It's all a matter of opinion, isn't it? I definitely hate boring, pretentious people. On paper, I would probably like to hang out with OP more because he doesn't seem as boring or pretentious, but then having read the post, I know that despite being the party demon, he's so far up his own ass that I would hang out with Soybeard. Me and VELVEETABEARD can be bros. Soybeard, I guess you can come along. Whatever. Let's just get high and play some Super Smash Brothers, bro. We don't have to get like completely destroyed or anything. Let's remain functional and have a good time. How about that? So we all smoke a bit more, and I decide that it's time that I should probably go home, as it's 4 a.m. Yeah, you've taken enough free stuff. Now get the fuck out of their house.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Soybeard and I leave together and exchange goodbyes, and I walk home. Yeah, great, okay. Well, that's the tale of how I first met VELVEETABEARD. Nothing too beardy happened, but it did get rather gross. I think your attitude was the grossest thing, OP. Oh, hey, let me post the beard story where nothing neckbeardy happens. Awesome, great. I'm glad we've all wasted our fucking time. You could have made the post longer, right? You're not at the character limit, right? I do thank you for the post, but goddamn, I'm supremely disappointed if I'm honest. Yeah, more cringe will ensue in the further episodes as I begin to witness the way that VELVEETABEARD acts around the miladies. You mean like miladies besides Big Titty Goth Girlfriend, right? Because around her, he seems to be like a decent dude. It seems to me that this post didn't go any way like OP thought it would go. I bet he thought we'd all be like, whoa, he's so cool. He works as a bouncer and does drugs. Wow, I aspire to be like that. Maybe when I was 15. But as a 30-year-old man, I look back and I'm like, God damn, that is sad. Biggest bruh moments in history. I am looking forward to VELVEETABEARD Part 2. We are going to continue on and see if anything beardy happens at all. OP might pull the posts down, but that's okay because I am going to save every single one of them right now. Ain't no way you can stop the cringe train, baby. I do hope that, you know, it turns into more of a mutual train wreck instead of OP just getting out there and showing his whole ass, but we'll have to see how it goes. To me, VELVEETABEARD seems like a pretty balanced and generous dude. OP is the user who thinks he's too cool for school. That's why he doesn't like the hipster beard guy, because he's like, you're not the cool one, I am. Guess what? None of you are fucking cool. How about that? Y'all just think that you're cool, because you don't know what cool is yet. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, I hope you like, comment, and or subscribe on the video. That's super important. Maybe share it around if you should like. That's a pretty cool thing to do as well. Yes, indeed. We've also got playlists and plugs and podcasts down in the description. If you wanted to click around down there, I would be grateful. We've also got social medias, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, and Twitch, where we live stream this. Somebody rickrolled the entire chat. Lickolush, thank you so much. So yeah, you can come on through, watch these things live. It's around like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Eastern time is usually when I get it started, and we go for 3 or 4 hours. So if you're up in the middle of the night, come on through, hang out with ReddX. It's a pretty fun time. Also, we've got my Patreon, of course, my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons, whom I would like to thank Jerry much, as I do every video. So, thank you! Darth Luscious, Harley Hohen, Robert Wakes, Camille Sarah, Chancellor Blue Kraken, Mala Maman, Roxanne Wolf, Sim Jerry, Conrad Ingy, Mawire Jerry, hey, yo, ReddX, sir, Landlord Jerry said Peter Pierogi to try and knock the stuffing out of me. Yeah, pick up that stuffing and eat it. That's good stuff. Captain Cloud Jerry, Hong Kong, Destiny Piper, Aaron Jerry, Alexa Smith, Broken Logic, Esteban, For All Blank Sign, Irary, feels unwanted but keeps on fighting anyways. You got this. Silo Revolver, bang bang. Oh wait, not bang bang because it's silent. PCB, the original Jerry, Tick Jerry, Jerry's Kitsune, Satori, 211 Jerry, the 2 Jerrys, a Jerry for springtime, a Jerry of jubilantly juggling Jerry's, a Justy Jargonian Jerry, Aspen X, oh, Assassin Punk Jerry, bang bang, that's the right bang bang. Aurora Wildheart, Grizzly, Baby Jerry, Bailey Joy, Bearded Jerry, Bitch Gremlin, Blade the Hero, Blip Blue Jerry, Catholic Jerry, Commander J-Tank, Confederate Jew, Dennis Dayton, Disposable Waifu, Dr. Larks, Emergent Jewel, Aaron Era, East Bars, Frozen Over Studios, Fidrick, Gypsy, Hadrian BR, I'm Slim Jerry, I'm the real Jerry, I the Slim Jerry, just imitating, Irish Pirates, Jerry's are always after me, Lucky Charms, Irradiated Jam, Itchy Nuts, just scratching bro, a pimp named Jay Crisp, J.M. Coon, Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Nice, Jerry Evil, Jerry the Outlaw Mother Trucker, Jerry Beans, John Hero, John Jerry, Jingleheimer Schmidt, KJW, Kajow, Crewey, Legitimate Girl, Miss Monday, Lord Jerry, like and subscribe, my lady Dix, match with a guy on Tinder, his name was Jerry, and he showed me a sword, I think I'm in love, sounds like a solid relationship to me, Melgar the Destroyer, Metal Effector, Needless King 89, Nightmare Jerry, Origami Steve, Bean found with a bag of marbles from downtown with Jerry, beg for forgiveness, yeah, that's hot, I wanna watch, wait, no, that's weird, Paragon Soul, Phantom of the Pines, Jerry Kins and Jerry Beth, Queens, Quaaludes and Quagmires, Ramtide Lacerates, Rose, Jerry Miller, TSM Kirby, Sarita the Lolita, Sassy Octopus, Scarlet 7, Sergeant Gay Cop, Bringer of the Law, Silo Imp, 70 Goodner, Sign After Boomstick, Brilliant Tomato, Tapioca Boogaloo, Tato Farron, Ten Monster, the Italian Greyhound Dino, the Littlest Who, the Tiniest Void, the Marble, the Jerry, the Winter Fusky, Thightway Patrol, try and find another marble to get back to the real world, you probably don't want to blow into that balloon knot, it's a stinky balloon, Unmixy B, V3 Prime, Vanguard Angel, Viking Jerry, Wiki Tech, Wilmax, Zephyr the Gargoyle, or Clay, Comrade Mooney, Kira, not another Jerry, Redwood, not the Viper, Saint Blessing, Third Step, Venom Jerry, Jace Christensen, One Leg Jerry's beating neck beef with a fake leg, a normal Jerry, no funny line this time, my wits are on vacation, Admiral T-Tank, Amber Alder, another stupid hipster, Atomic Jerryzilla, Breaker of the Tom Army, Babsy Goon, Bartender Kelia, Blueberry and Apple Pie, oh my gosh, it's blue and apple right there, Broken Spine Horseradish, the original different Jerry, that's Cake Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Chevron 7 Lock, Corporal Ammo, Lieutenant Private General, Princess Furry, Werewolf Jerry, something like that, Crypt Titties, the Crazy, aka SDI Jerry, Devon Jerry, creator of Colorful Click Clacks, Defter Tuna, Dopamine Dane Jerry, Dwarfy Dude, Ghost of Alpha, Heat Knot, Holy Berry Jerry, Janitor Jerry, Death by Mom's New Work, now mine for the KGB, Jeffrey, Geraldo Trivia, Jerry Tom versus Happy New Year's Weird Apocalypse, Jerry the Sussy Baka, Jerry's mom has got it going on, Jerry Aldo Rivera, Jerry Roxers, Jerry Role Playing Game, Judge Jerry and Executioner, Keaton Tales, Kid Modelist, Kids and Kid, Life of Guardian, Little Enwood, Lucia Lovecraft, Mama Chia CD, maybe next time, Milford Gimp, Miss Duchess, Not Invisible Angel, Patreon has more than one Royal Jerry, so they say, Raptor Art, she's my Jerry Pie, Snary, the Snom Jerry, Spoonie the Rogue, Spoopy, Scary, Jerry Ton, Techno Dubs, the original Jerry, he's not, to Infinite Jerry and beyond, we're on the way, Unkale, Underwater Movies, formerly the X God, Unfortunate Jerry, screaming at Nookie's latest magical girl transformation, make it stop, whoa, who is this soul patched pasta? We all know the real ReddX has gray skin and no eyes, some might say, throws 2-liter Mountain Dew, grow my neckbeard, grow, it's Jerry time, hold ReddX Morpher, hygiene, you got it, it's Jerry time, holds ReddX Morpher, humility, I like where this is going. And thank you, of course, to my $1 patrons as well, beautiful people that they are. I appreciate you, Jerry's and not Jerry's alike. If anybody else would like to sign up on the Patreon, I would be massively appreciative, you know, but if you can't afford to do it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there, wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Like partying and getting totally fucked up, bro. That's the cool thing to do, so I heard on Reddit. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I shall see you in the next one, and until then, bye-bye.